Hey, good morning, Wahe crew. Coming to you bright and early today. I'm going live earlier than planned today so that we can get our class in. So whenever you're finding this morning, if you're here for the 9 a.m. live class, awesome. Just go ahead and dive in like it is live. This is a behind the scenes look. If you hear a little noise, Horace is just finishing his breakfast. So still traveling here and gonna do class from wherever we're at today. So good job showing up for your practice. So let's go ahead and get started. Find your comfortable seat on your mat or on the floor, on a blanket, on the couch, wherever you are in this moment. And go ahead and start to rub your palms together. Yeah. Good morning, Horace. Settling in for our practice today. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center. Press the palms together. Take a moment to take a deep inhale. And exhale. Bring your shoulders up by your ears and then drop them down on your back. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release everything. And then we'll inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Good. Take a deep inhale. Bring your hands up to your center line. Finding this central space, separate your palms, drop your shoulders down, arms nice and straight, sip in a little more prana through the mouth. Eyes roll up to the 10th gate, the top of the head, and you're creating a portal to your highest self. And slow and with control, exhale, turn the palms over, sweep your arms down through your space. Through your aura, clearing out the energy around you. Good morning, little. And we're actually going to start our practice standing this morning. So this morning we're getting right into a Kriya. This Kriya is a good one to do if you have just a few minutes, if you're doing a morning sadhana, which is a daily practice, committing to your morning meditation perhaps. This is a short and sweet Kriya. It's called just the 15-minute morning Kriya. So it really gets us kind of warmed up and moving. So go ahead and come up to standing. And it's a really good one to prepare yourself for meditation. Okay. So coming up to standing. And our arms come out to the sides. And then we tuck our fingertips in to the inside of the palms like this. Thumbs plug up. Yeah, good boy, baby. Sorry, just getting our timer going here. So your arms are straight out to your sides. Thumbs are plugging up into the ceiling. And we're going to, no. And we're going to begin breath of fire. So begin, your focus is on your exhale. Your abdomen is pumping with the exhale. Really open through the chest, expand the arms out. Keep going. And this is a good variation of this. Many mornings we start our practice with Ego Eradicator with Breath of Fire, and it can be challenging because our arms are up like this and we're seated. So this is a nice variation. See how this feels for you. Really feel your feet planting into the earth. Stand up nice and tall, lifting from the top of the head, opening through the heart, arms extending wide. Good, keep going. We're almost there, final seconds. And inhale. Bring your arms up overhead, allow the thumbs to connect. So the thumbs are finding each other, fingertips extending out, and take a back bend. And slowly exhale and forward fold. And let everything dangle here. So forward fold and let your knees soften if your legs are tight, if your back of your legs, your hamstrings are tight. Everything can soften. Give your head a wiggle left to right. And let your breath regulate itself here. Slowly make your way back down to seated. Come sitting here with your legs spread now in a wide V. So your legs are open and as wide of a V as you have in your practice this morning. Go ahead and give your legs a little wiggle. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, turn and face one foot, starting with the left here, and then forward fold. You're reaching for your toes, but let your hands fall naturally wherever they might fall. So it could be your shin, it could be your ankle, your toes. And let your spine round a little bit so that your neck can relax. And you're reaching your abdomen towards your thigh here. And long, deep breathing. Let your face and your jaw be relaxed. On your next inhale, lift up slightly, and then exhale, see if you can fold a little bit closer to your leg. Your foot is flexed. Long, deep breathing, eyes are closed, and your gaze is focused internally at your third eye point. If your neck feels a little tight this morning, you can go ahead and give it a little gentle movement to help it loosen up here. Keeping the foot flexed. And using your breath to help you surrender a little closer to your leg each exhale. And now for the next part of the practice, staying in the same posture, but bringing in breath of fire. Unless you're pregnant or on the first few days of your moon cycle, then stay with your long, deep breathing. Otherwise, we're going to add breath of fire in here. Really pumping the navel on the exhale. Good. Inhale. Suspend the breath. And exhale, release. Good job. And we switch sides. So keeping your legs out in the wide V. Inhale deeply, sweep your arms up. Exhale, turn towards the opposite leg now and forward fold. Again, the foot stays flexed, reaching wherever you can here. And long, deep breathing. Let your head relax, let your head be heavy so your neck can be soft. Long, deep breathing. You really want to be feeling this stretch all the way up the back of the leg, starting from the heel, up the back of the leg, and then up around the spine. Up both sides of the spine. And the head is relaxed. Let your jaw be relaxed, let your face be soft, your eyes are closed, and your gaze is focused at your third eye point. On your next inhale, lift up slightly, and then exhale, see if you can lower in a little bit closer, bringing your torso a little closer to your upper thigh. And now, if breath of fire is part of your practice this morning, begin your breath of fire. Inhale, suspend your breath. And exhale, release, coming back up to center. Gently bring your legs together, straighten them out in front of you and give them a wiggle. And come lying down on your back. Completely relaxing on your back for a moment here. So making your way down into a little mini Shavasana. Legs stretched out in front of you, arms down by the sides, releasing, relaxing. Let your breath return to normal. Good, now hug your knees into your chest. And give yourself a little rock and roll left to right. And then release the legs down straight, extending the legs out, and roll over onto your stomach. And you're going to bring your hands so that the palms that are facing the legs, and you're tucking them in under your pelvis. So the backs of the palms are pressing into the floor. You can also make your hands into tiny little fists here to do this. I have just enough room here. Hold on. Okay. And you're looking forward. Your chin is either on the ground or lifted up here. And you're going to lift your feet up. Long, deep breathing here. So lifting your feet off the ground. This is going to apply some pressure from the pelvis into the hands. So your hands are just beneath the crease of your pelvis where your legs meet your torso. And long, deep breathing here. Lift your legs as high as you can. And release. Bring your face to the floor, turn your head to one side. Okay, bring it back to center. We're going to do this again, but the prompt is slightly different. So bring it back to center. Inhale, raise your legs as high as you can. And this time suspend your breath and engage Mula Bandha. So you're lifting internally. Legs are lifted as high as you can. Hold this as long as you can. Holding the breath, suspending the breath, engaging Mula Bandha root lock. And when you're ready, exhale and release. Soften everything. Turn your head to the opposite side. Bring it back to center. We're doing this one more time. So keep your hands where they are. Inhale. Lift your legs as high as you can. Suspend your breath. Engage Mula Bandha. Squeezing your root lock. Holding for as long as you can, and then exhale. Release it down. Release the hands. Bring them to rest underneath your forehead. Legs come out wide, feet as wide as the mat, and gently rock and roll your hips back and forth, left to right, opening up your low back. And bring it to stillness. And release, soften, relax. Feel the entire front side of your body pressing into the floor, breathing into the front of your body. Okay, staying on the floor on the front side of your body. Bring your hands so your palms are just underneath your shoulders, pressing into the floor. And we're going to inhale and press up into Cobra. If this is too much for your back or your wrists, you're going to come up into Sphinx. So your forearms are going to be on the floor. Long, deep breathing here. And you're concentrating on your third eye. Your gaze is rolled up, focused on the third eye point. Good. And slowly lower it back down. Release the head to one side. Release the arms back alongside your body and let your breath regulate. Bringing it back to center, hands come back underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press up into your cobra, or you're in Sphinx here on your forearms. Your eyes are closed, your gaze is focused at your third eye point. And this time we're going to take a deep inhale. Exhale, let it all out. And suspend the breath out. Engage Mula Bandha. You're lifting and squeezing internally from your sex organs, your perineum, your lower abdomen comes in. Inhale when you need to. Suspend the breath. Concentrate at your third eye point. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath. Really concentrating at the third eye point, arching up, lifting from the top of the head. Exhale when you need to. Inhale. Suspend the breath, engage Mula Bandha. And exhale, release it down. Roll over. So you're lying on your back one more time. Finding your little mini Shavasana here. So come lying on your back, let your feet fall open. Arms are down alongside your body. Let everything go here. Let your breath return to normal. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll left to right. And this is our last asana, our last shape, our specific exercise of this kriya. So we're going to come up into shoulder stand unless that is not in your practice. We have a few different options for how this can be. So shoulder stand is in your practice. Go ahead and take it now. If you're pregnant or on your moon cycle, you're going to stay here with your knees just held in towards your chest. Long, deep breathing. Another option is to stay laying flat on your back. Extend your feet up so your legs are as straight as you can get them and your feet are flexed and they're pointing towards your ceiling. You can even work your way over to a wall for some support here. Or you're coming up into shoulder stand. So yogi's choice. Long, deep breathing. If you're in shoulder stand, keep your neck facing forward, your head facing forward. Don't be turning your head left to right. Long, deep breathing. Your eyes are closed. Your gaze is focused at your third eye point. Good. Stay there for just, you have 15 more seconds. So now slowly lowering it down. Releasing the legs from wherever you have them. If you're in shoulder stand, come down slowly with control. And then we keep our knees bent and start kicking your feet. So rapidly kicking your feet, trying to kick yourself in the booty. Depending on how tight your hamstrings are, you may or may not actually be connecting here, but do your best. Long, deep breathing. Now inhale. Exhale. Keep the breath suspended out. Engage Mula Bandha. So internally squeezing and lifting from your perineum, your sex organs, your lower abdomen. Keep the breath out. Inhale when you need to. Exhale. Really suspend the breath out. Engage Mula Bandha. And kick one more time. Holding the breath out as long as you can. Inhale when you need to. Exhale. And release. Good job. Extend your legs straight out. Let your arms fall down by your sides. Roll your shoulders back a little bit so that your chest can be open and your shoulders are relaxed, releasing into the floor. Arms are out wide by the body. There's space between the arms and the sides of your body. Your feet are falling open. Let yourself rest in your Shavasana. Oh, the sun is coming through really cool here for the end of our class. Letting everything go, softening. Hug your knees into your chest. And start to rock and roll along the entire length of your spine. And each time you come up, plant your feet into the ground in the same spot. So you get a little grounding until you come up into seated. So we are working our way back into Shavasana, don't worry. But cross your legs coming into your easy pose. Cross-legged pose here. And then start to lower back, releasing back down onto your back, but with your legs in the bind of the easy pose. Interlace your fingers and bring your hands so they're resting on your stomach. Close your eyes and meditate on your third eye point. So bring your gaze between the eyebrows, just above the bridge of the nose, and really focus your attention at your third eye point. Let your breath be long and deep. Gaze focusing at the third eye point. Meditating, concentrating on your third eye point. If your mind is wandering and jumping around, you can give it the mantra Sat on your inhale, Nam on your exhale. Feel your pelvis, your hips relaxing and opening here. Let your jaw be relaxed. Loosen your low jaw a little bit. Let your face be smooth and soft. And releasing the bind of the hands. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock left to right. And then rolling onto one side, resting on your side for a moment. Wow. And pressing your way up into seated. That was our morning practice. You can't even see me. I've been swallowed by the light. Come into your comfortable seated posture to close up our practice here, bringing our hands back together in front of the heart center, rubbing the palms together one more time. Pressing the palms together, take a deep inhale. Exhale out your mouth. And we'll close our practice with Sat Nam. Inhale together. Sat Nam. Thank you, yogis. I hope you feel really good and open and ready for anything that comes your way today. Set your energy, set your frequency in the energy that you want to hold for the day in your interactions with others. Wow, I can't escape the light here. It's beautiful. So be really intentional in your actions today, yogis. If you find yourself straying or getting lost from the space that you created this morning, you can always come back to this moment and enjoy your day. Sat Nam.